What's up, Laker fam? Welcome back to my channel. Now, in my last video, I broke down Lakers free agency. I gave you guys all of my thoughts, but now I want to hear from you. I am at my local mall, and I'm going to be asking people what they think about the Lakers free agency, who they're most excited to see join the purple and gold, and if they have any concerns about this team moving forward. So let's get into this video. Alrighty, obviously being a Laker fan, I am sure you are well aware, free agency, we killed it. We signed a ton of guys. Who are you most looking forward to seeing?
I would say Carmelo.
Okay, why Carmelo?
He's always been my favorite player. I've wanted him on the Lakers for years, and I kind of thought it was a matter of time until him and Bron kind of collapsed, but finally the time has come.
Exactly. No, I'm super excited about Melo as well. I think he's going to be a great addition. Coming off the bench, he'll just be able to do what he does best. Alrighty, so I'm sure by now you know Lakers free agency. Rob Pelinka's the GOAT. They killed it, added a ton of new guys. Who are you most looking forward to seeing join the purple and gold?
The most, I'm probably excited to see Carmelo.
Okay.
I'm a big Carmelo fan. I'm from the East Coast.
Okay.
So I grew up seeing him in playing Syracuse, New York Knicks. And then, you know, what he went through the last couple of years, he was out the league for a year, so I'm glad to see him doing well.
Yeah, exactly. I'm super excited for him to team up with LeBron. He's obviously really good friends with LeBron. I think his role with this team is going to be perfect. He's going to be able to come off the bench and just score the basketball, which is exactly what we need. Perfect kind of fit. How are you feeling about the Lakers in free agency? How do you think they did?
I think they did all right this time, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think
Looking
Rob's
forward
the
to
GOAT.
seeing it, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He went out and got everyone that he wanted.
Yep, I agree. All right, who are you most excited to see joining the purple and gold?
Carmelo and Westbrook.
Okay.
I'm
Carmelo's
glad
so popular right now. Why Carmelo?
he deserves a ring. He
Okay.
played hard. He put in a lot of work. So
I agree. And then you also said Westbrook. What do you think in particular Westbrook is going to be bringing to this team? Obviously, one of the best point guards to ever play, averages pretty much a triple-double every season. What do you think in particular he can bring to this Lakers team?
his energy. They need his energy coming in. Like whatever position that's going, he's going to go get it. Like if we lack rebounds, he's going to go help with that.
Who are you most excited to see joining the purple and gold this season?
Probably like Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn.
Okay.
Just because they were the only ones that really took like a severe discount from like, what their market value was. So, I mean, I think that's significant.
Yeah, I'm excited that you said them in particular because I'm actually the most excited to see them as well. And everyone so far today has been saying Carmelo Anthony and then obviously Russell Westbrook. But I think those two guys in particular I'm so excited about because they're younger guys. They're only 26, 23. They have a lot of potential. Whereas the other guys we signed, a lot of them are older veterans. Which
We know what they are.
exactly, and you know,
If
obviously
anything,
we
they
need
might
it.
be worse than what they were last year, which was already not that
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm hoping not. But I'm excited about Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn too. What do you think moving forward? What are you expecting from those two guys?
I'm expecting more hustle on defense, basically like pick up that Caruso absence and possibly pick up the slack if Russell Westbrook falls off and if LeBron falls off, you know.
How do you feel about Russell Westbrook? You know, as of today, right now that we're filming this, the Lakers officially announced him as, you know, the trade went through. So how are you feeling about Russ?
I love Russ. Russ is LA.
Exactly.
hard working, plays defense, plays offense, and get to the basket. He's the playmaker we needed last year.
Yeah, I completely agree. You know, average pretty much a triple-double every season.
Absolutely.
So he's an unbelievable player. Now, a recent article came out yesterday, and they had the Lakers ranked 5th in the NBA for power rankings. And they said because the Lakers' defense is going to be a little bit of a problem because we got rid of, they said personally, I thought it was a joke, but KCP, Alex Caruso, and Kyle Kuzma. Apparently those three guys are like defensive players of the year now, but we lost them. So I guess the question that I'm asking you is, do you think that the Lakers will have bad defense this season? Are you nervous about their defense?
No. I think that it'll take some time for sure for them to gel. I think bringing back Ariza definitely will help. Bazemore's always been solid on defense. I think we got a lot of sneaky, underrated defenders that we've signed. But most importantly, the veteran leadership would be able to kind of bring them all together. And Dwight holding down the paint, of course, will allow us to have that rim protection.
Exactly. I'm not worried about the defense at all.
Yeah.
At all, right? I mean, I think we got Dwight Howard. I mean, we got a ton of guys. Trevor Ariza. Now, I'm curious to see, though, you know, obviously, we signed a bunch of guys, and I'm really excited, although a lot of people are saying the Lakers are too old. Are you nervous about the fact that we have a lot of older guys on this team?
No, I mean I think with LeBron's experience, you know, he's always made everyone better, and I think Russell Westbrook has some playoff experience. But I think they'll be well. I think they'll do good, at least for the next couple years.
Yeah.
After that, it might start dwindling down a little.
Exactly. This is definitely a very win-now team. Isn't really kind of a team for the future, but obviously we only have LeBron for a couple more years. So we want to win now. We don't need to, think about 5 years from now. We want to think about this next season coming up. So, okay, another thing that I want to ask your opinion about is a recent article by CBS Sports actually came out saying the Lakers are the 5th power ranking team, and they credit it because their defense. They said that their defense is going to be a problem. We lost Kyle Kuzma, we lost KCP, who is defensive player of the year. We lost Caruso, so they were concerned about the Lakers on the defensive end. Do you have any concerns for the Lakers defense, or do you think no, we're going to be fine?
No, I think defense. I'm surprised they're ranked 5th.
Yeah.
I think they should be ranked a little higher than that, to be honest. But defensive, they're going to be, especially in the paint. With Dwight Howard. If everyone is healthy, of course. With AD, that's a powerhouse right there. So I think they're going to be well.
I completely agree. It was funny because this article has the Lakers 5th because of their defense, but then first they have the Brooklyn Nets, who I don't think are going to be, the best defensive team in the league. So I thought it was pretty funny. That's what I'm so excited to is he's obviously an amazing point guard, can rack up those assists, but he's also a great rebounder. He can score the basketball. He's so quick. He can get in the paint, kick out for our shooters, which we got a ton of great shooters. So I'm super excited about it as well. Now I want to get your opinion. I've been asking everyone. Recently there was an article by CBS Sports that came out, had Lakers ranked 5th because they said we got rid of KCP, Caruso, Kuz. Our defense is going to take a big hit. So they were concerned that even though we added some offensive players, our defense was going to be a little bit of a struggle. Are you worried about our defense this season, or do you think, no, we're going to be good?
I think we'll be good. With the White back, I love his energy. When he came back the second time, he's a different player. So I think it should be all right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like one of the best
High energy
defenders
guy.
in our league. That's why I'm like, how does this article make any sense?
And he's accepting the role too. He's taking defense at first. He's cheering on the bench, so that's good. That kid's energy.
Exactly. And Russell Westbrook, people forget that Russell Westbrook, maybe now he isn't known for his defense, but when he first came into the league, he was actually known more for his defense. So that's what I'm saying. They all are coming together with this common goal. Everyone's going to really be putting in so much work on the defensive end. I personally believe that defense has a lot to do with just motivation and just energy and the effort that you give. And I think everyone's coming into the season ready to give it 100% so they can win a championship. I'm not concerned at all.
Right.
Now I want to ask you, because you mentioned defense, and recently CBS Sports came out with an article ranking the Lakers 5th in power rankings this next season. They claim that they are the 5th best team because they were a little bit concerned about our defense. They said, we lost some guys that really played well for us defensively, and even though we added some guys on the offensive end, they were concerned about us defensively. Do you have any concerns with the Lakers defense this season, or do you think, no, we're going to be good?
I do. I think to some extent we'll be okay because Frank, we have a system defense in place with Frank, sort of to where the player talent is not was not the backbone of our defense last year. I mean, it was really important, but we still would be okay defensively just because of Frank Vogel's system, even with just capable guys, guys that can move around that aren't necessarily known for their defense in recent years.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think there was a big drop off, losing Caruso in particular. He held it down for us in fourth quarter so many times last year. But it'll be made up with effort from young guys like the ones I just mentioned. Russell Westbrook will obviously put in more effort. LeBron is still good, even though he's got those videos out there, those clips where he has his lapses. And obviously we have AD, the best defender in the league.
Exactly. People are forgetting that if Anthony Davis stays healthy, you guys, he's the best defender in our league. So I don't know what everyone's talking about. Plus, Dwight Howard is an amazing defender as well. So I don't agree with this article at all. Plus, they also had the Nets as the #1 team, and I don't think the Nets are anything to worry about defensively, at least.
That's right.
Yeah. Alrighty, well that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on those post notifications, and comment down below who you're most excited to see joining the purple and gold this season. And if you are concerned with the Lakers defense, if you agree with CBS Sports that the Lakers are the 5th best team in the league, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video, and until next time, Laker Hand is out. Bye everyone!